All right, listen up. Imagine a place where ancient traditions meet cities straight out of a sci-fi movie. Picture yourself standing in a landscape so untouched, so epic, it feels like you're the first person to ever see it. This isn't just a dream, this is your next adventure calling your name. And trust me, you're gonna want to answer. 2025 is officially the year of the ultimate travel comeback, and we're not talking about your grandma's boring beach vacation. We're talking about hidden gems, mind-blowing experiences, and destinations you have absolutely never even considered visiting before. This is a challenge to see the world before anyone else does. We're about to count down the top 10 countries you absolutely must visit in 2025. I'm telling you right now, some of these are going to blow your mind. You think you know travel? You have no idea. We're going to places you can't even find on most maps, places that are about to explode onto the scene. And just to keep you on your toes, I promise you, country number 3 on this list is going to completely shock you. You will not see it coming, I guarantee it. So buckle up, because this is going to be the craziest world tour you've ever seen, and it all starts right now. Most top travel lists you see online are literally the same thing over and over again. It's like, hey guys, have you ever heard of Paris or maybe Rome? It's so boring. We are not doing that today. This is not one of those recycled copy-paste lists. We sent our team all over the globe, we spent thousands of hours digging through data, and we scoured every corner of the internet to find the countries that are actually safe, ridiculously affordable, and are about to become the hottest spots on the planet in 2025. We did all the work so you don't have to. We found the perfect mix for you guys. Some of these are the classic countries you thought you knew, but we found a completely fresh twist. A new way to see them that no one is talking about yet. Others are the rising stars, the underdogs, the places that only a handful of hardcore travelers even know exist. So the only question left is, are you ready to have your mind blown? Are you ready to get ahead of the curve and book the trip of a lifetime before everyone else does? I thought so. Let's go! Kicking off our list at number 10, we are diving headfirst into the country of Georgia. And no, I am not talking about the state with Atlanta. I'm talking about a country so incredible it feels like a cheat code for travel. Imagine this. You're sipping on a glass of world-class wine, some of the best you've ever tasted, and you look at the bill and it's literally $3. That's not a typo. $3. This place is the birthplace of wine, with a history stretching back over 8,000 years, and they have perfected it to an art form that is unbelievably affordable. It's insane. But Georgia is so much more than just ridiculously cheap, amazing wine. This is a country where you can be exploring ancient cave cities carved into mountainsides in the morning, and by the afternoon you're standing in the middle of a super modern, futuristic city like Batumi. The contrast is absolutely wild. It's a place where history isn't just in a museum, you can literally reach out and touch it. We're talking about medieval watchtowers in the Caucasus Mountains that look like they were ripped straight out of an episode of Game of Thrones. The hospitality here is on another level. It's not just a nice gesture, it's a legendary part of their national identity. There's an old Georgian saying that a guest is a gift from God, and they mean it. You'll be walking down the street and strangers will invite you into their homes for a feast, a supra, that will last for hours, with endless food, wine, and unbelievable stories. It's the kind of genuine human connection that is so hard to find anywhere else in the world. You don't just visit Georgia, you experience it with its people. And the landscape? Absolutely epic. One day you're hiking through lush, green valleys that look like Switzerland, and the next you're on a black sand beach on the coast of the Black Sea. This country packs so much diversity into such a small area, it's mind-boggling. It's an adventurer's paradise, a foodie's dream, and a history buff's heaven all rolled into one. Georgia is the ultimate hidden gem that is just waiting to be discovered, and you have the chance to get in before the secret is out. Okay, we have to talk about the food because it is a challenge in itself. Forget everything you know about dumplings. I want you to picture this: a giant, steaming, soup-filled parcel of deliciousness called a khinkali. This isn't just food, it's an event. There's a specific technique to eating it, and this is the pro tip you absolutely need to know before you go. If you mess this up, everyone will know you're a tourist, and we can't have that. You have to be a pro from day one, so listen carefully to my instructions. First, you grab the dumpling by its little doughy handle at the top, which they call the coochie, or belly button. You are never supposed to use a fork and knife. That is a rookie move, an absolute crime in Georgia. You flip it upside down, take a tiny bite out of the side, and then you have to slurp out all of the hot, savory broth inside. This is the most important step. If you let that soup spill onto your plate, you failed the challenge. It takes skill, it takes practice, but the reward is so worth it. After you've slurped all the incredible broth, then and only then can you eat the rest of the dumpling. But wait, there's another rule. You do not eat the little dough handle at the top, you leave it on your plate. Why? So you can keep count of how many you've conquered. Eating king kali is a competition, whether you're with friends or just challenging yourself. The locals can put away dozens of these things in one sitting. It's a national sport. And I'm telling you, you're going to want to train for it. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to go to Georgia and master the art of eating king kali. It's more than just a meal, it's your key to unlocking the local culture. It's your ticket to showing that you're not just a tourist, but a traveler who respects the tradition. From the $3 wine to the medieval towers and the legendary dumpling challenge, Georgia is a country that will surprise you at every single turn. It is, without a doubt, one of the best travel secrets in the world right now. Alright, for our 9th spot, we are heading to a country that feels like $1 million luxury escape, but without the insane price tag and without the massive crowds. Welcome to Oman. This is the Arabian Peninsula's best-kept secret. While its neighbors are famous for giant skyscrapers and over-the-top attractions, Oman has taken a different path. It's all about authentic, breathtaking, natural beauty and incredible luxury that feels completely exclusive. This is where you go to feel like a billionaire explorer without actually needing to be one. Imagine waking up not in a hotel room but in a luxurious tent in the middle of the desert. There's nothing around you but towering golden sand dunes as far as the eye can see. At night you're sleeping under a blanket of so many stars it looks like the galaxy is literally touching the Earth. This isn't some rustic camping trip, we're talking about glamping on a whole other level, with plush beds, gourmet food and absolute silence. It's an experience that feels so surreal, so peaceful, it will change you. But the crazy thing is, the desert is only one part of Oman. This country has a coastline that is absolutely wild and completely unexpected. We're talking about the Musandam Fjords, often called the Norway of Arabia. You can rent a traditional boat called a dhow and sail through these dramatic rocky cliffs that plunge straight into the turquoise water. And while you're sailing, pods of dolphins will literally race alongside your boat. It feels like a scene from a nature documentary, but it's just a regular Tuesday in Oman. And the best part? You'll feel like you have the entire country to yourself. There are no massive tourist crowds here. You can explore ancient forts, wander through vibrant souks filled with the smell of frankincense, and swim in unbelievably beautiful natural pools or wadis without having to fight for a spot. Oman has all the beauty, all the adventure, and all the luxury you could ever want, but it's still flying completely under the radar. This is your chance to experience a truly exclusive destination. Now let's talk about the cities, because Oman's capital, Muscat, is something special. Unlike other cities in the region, there's a law here that all buildings have to reflect traditional Arabic architecture. So instead of a jungle of glass skyscrapers, you get this beautiful, clean, white city that looks both futuristic and timeless. It's spotless, it's incredibly safe, and it's built around a stunning harbor guarded by 16th century Portuguese forts. The blend of ancient history and modern elegance is just seamless and so perfectly done. You can spend your day wandering through the Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque, which is one of the most beautiful buildings I have ever seen. The scale of it is just immense, with a prayer carpet that took 600 women 4 years to weave by hand, and a chandelier that has over 1 million crystals. It's a masterpiece of modern Islamic architecture that will leave you speechless. And then, just a few minutes away, you can be haggling for silver daggers and handmade pottery in the labyrinthine alleyways of the Mutra Souk. The Omani people are some of the most welcoming and gentle people you will ever meet. They are proud of their heritage, and incredibly eager to share it with visitors, but in a very calm and respectful way. There's a sense of peace and tradition here that has been lost in many other parts of the world. You can sit down for coffee and dates with a local, and they will spend hours telling you stories about their history and culture. It's an authentic experience that feels 1,000,000 miles away from a typical tourist trap. So if you are looking for a destination that combines epic natural landscapes, from desert dunes to ocean fjords, with understated luxury and a rich, authentic culture, Oman is it. It's the perfect escape for someone who wants adventure, without sacrificing comfort, and who wants to see a part of the world that feels truly special and undiscovered. Before this place gets the massive attention it deserves, you need to put Oman at the very top of your 2025 travel list. Trust me on this one. For our third country, we're flying across the globe to Rwanda, the land of 1,000 hills. Rwanda has transformed into one of Africa's most vibrant, progressive nations. Kigali, the capital, is the cleanest city in Africa, thanks to Umuganda, a monthly community cleanup where everyone joins in. Rwanda is also a leader in ecotourism and conservation, protecting lush rainforests and rare wildlife. The highlight? Gorilla trekking in Volcanoes National Park, an unforgettable, once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Rwanda is a story of resilience, hope, and breathtaking beauty. Add it to your list before the world catches on. Next up, we're heading to a country that has become the undisputed champion for anyone who wants to live and work from paradise. I'm talking about Portugal. This place is an absolute game changer. For years, people have been trying to find the perfect spot with amazing weather, incredible food, and affordable living, and guess what? Portugal is it. The digital nomad scene here has exploded, and for good reason. The government even rolled out a special visa just for remote workers. They're basically begging you to come hang out on their beaches and work from your laptop. It's a no-brainer. And let's talk about the essentials. The Wi-Fi here is ridiculously fast, like faster than my internet back home, which is just insane. You can be sitting in a centuries-old cafe in Lisbon, sipping on a perfect espresso that cost you like $2, and uploading a 4K video in minutes. It's the perfect blend of old-world charm and modern-day convenience. The infrastructure here is top-notch, making it so easy to be productive while also living your best life. This isn't just a vacation spot, it's a lifestyle upgrade. You can literally run an empire from a beachside cafe, and the coffee is just the beginning. The food culture in Portugal is on another level. We have to talk about the legendary pastel de nata. It's this creamy, flaky, caramelized custard tart that will ruin all other desserts for you. I'm not even kidding. I think I ate about 27 of these the first day I was here, and they're everywhere, fresh out of the oven for about $1 a pop. It's dangerously delicious, but it's not just pastries, it's the fresh seafood, the grilled octopus, the endless wine. You can eat like a king here for a fraction of what it would cost in other major European countries. So you've got insane affordability, lightning-fast internet, a welcoming culture for remote workers, and food that will make you want to move here permanently. Portugal has cracked the code. It's figured out the perfect formula for the modern traveler and worker. It's a country that feels both historic and incredibly forward-thinking at the same time. It's no wonder everyone is flocking here. It's not just a trend, it's a full-blown movement. This place is the future, and you can get in on the ground floor. Okay, so everyone knows about Lisbon and Porto, which are amazing, don't get me wrong. But we're here to tell you about the places that will blow up. The secret weapon in Portugal's arsenal is a place most people can't even find on a map, the Azores. This is an archipelago of 9 volcanic islands way out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and it is one of the most beautiful, untouched places on Earth. It's like Hawaii meets Ireland meets New Zealand. It's legitimately one of the most stunning places I've ever laid my eyes on. Imagine this. You're hiking along the rim of a volcanic crater, and inside are 2 stunning lakes, one bright blue and one emerald green. That's Cetacídides on São Miguel Island. Or you're swimming in natural hot springs heated by a volcano surrounded by giant ferns and lush jungle. The landscape here is so dramatic and otherworldly it feels like you've been dropped onto another planet. You can go whale watching, canyoning down waterfalls, and exploring lava caves all in the same day. It's an adventurer's absolute dream playground. And the best part? It's still a hidden gem. While tourists are crowding the beaches of the Algarve, you can have entire volcanic landscapes practically to yourself in the Azores. It's this incredibly peaceful and powerful place that hasn't been spoiled by mass tourism. The vibe is super relaxed, the people are incredibly friendly, and the connection to nature is profound. It's the ultimate escape from the noise of the modern world. Flying here from Lisbon is super easy and cheap, so there's literally no excuse not to go. So, while everyone else is sticking to the mainland, you can be having a truly unique adventure in one of Europe's last wild frontiers. Between the unbeatable digital nomad setup in the cities and the raw, volcanic beauty of the Azores, Portugal offers the best of both worlds. It's a country with layers upon layers to discover. It's beautiful, it's affordable, and it's packed with adventure. Portugal is not just a place to visit, it's a place to experience. Get there before everyone else figures out just how perfect it is. We're heading to South Korea, a place where ancient traditions and futuristic technology collide. Beyond K-pop and BBQ, Seoul is a whirlwind of neon lights, hidden temples, and non-stop energy. You can find peace at Bonggunsa Temple, right next to soaring skyscrapers, or escape to Jeju Island, Korea's volcanic paradise. The food scene? Legendary. From late-night BBQ to wild street markets, it never stops. And the tech? Next level. Robots, smart hotels, and digital everything. But through it all, Korea's soul and history shine. South Korea will absolutely blow you away. Alright, for our number 6 spot, we're heading to a country shaped like a giant chili pepper and just as epic. Chile is the ultimate adventure playground. It's got the driest desert, massive glaciers, and mysterious stone heads staring at the ocean. Here you can ski down a volcano in the morning and surf the Pacific in the afternoon. Patagonia is the final frontier, colossal ice fields, granite towers, and wild landscapes that make you feel tiny. The Atacama Desert is so alien, NASA tests Mars rovers here. At night, the Milky Way blazes overhead. And then there's Easter Island, giant stone moai, ancient mysteries, and endless ocean. Chile is 10 adventures in one. Go now before the secret gets out. Okay, let's talk about Japan. I know what you're thinking, Tokyo, sushi, anime, right? But there's so much more. The Olympics pushed Japan to upgrade everything, making it easier than ever to explore. Beyond the neon, you'll find ancient pilgrimage trails, mystical forests, and traditional ryokans. Stay in a ryokan, wear a yukata, eat kaiseki, and experience legendary hospitality. But Japan is also the future, robot hotels, robot restaurants, even robot baristas. It's a wild blend of ancient and hyper-modern. And the food? Ramen, yakitori, even convenience store meals are next level. Japan is a place where the past and future collide. You have to see it to believe it. Okay, everyone lean in close. I need you to listen very, very carefully. What I'm about to tell you is a secret. A big one. Albania is Europe's best-kept secret. For years it was closed off, perfectly preserved from mass tourism. Imagine a coastline like the Greek islands, turquoise water, dramatic white cliffs, and empty beaches. All at prices you'd expect in Southeast Asia. You can have a seafood dinner on the beach for $10, or rent a sea view apartment for $30. There are no crowds, no cruise ships, no tourist traps, just raw, authentic beauty and legendary hospitality. Explore ancient towns, hike wild mountains, and discover a culture the world is just waking up to. While everyone else flocks to crowded hotspots, you can experience Albania before the secret is out. Don't wait. Be the one who discovered Europe's final secret. Costa Rica is the OG of ecotourism, a country where nature is the main event. Imagine waking up to howler monkeys and toucans, hiking through the misty Monteverde cloud forest, or ziplining above the rainforest canopy. Over a quarter of the land is protected, making it one of the most biodiverse places on Earth. Spot sloths, toucans, and more butterflies than anywhere else. Adventure is everywhere, surfing at Tamarindo, rafting wild rivers, or soaking in volcanic hot springs. But it's also about the pura vida lifestyle, slowing down, savoring fresh food, and connecting with nature. Costa Rica is the perfect antidote to modern life. Get there before everyone else rediscovers this gem. Welcome to Bhutan, the final boss of travel. The most exclusive, mysterious, and life-changing destination on the planet. This kingdom measures success by gross national happiness, not money. Here, ancient traditions thrive, the air is clean, and the rivers are pristine. You won't find any McDonald's or Starbucks, just stunning fortresses, cliffside monasteries, and a deep sense of peace. Visiting Bhutan means paying a daily fee, but it funds free healthcare, education, and keeps the crowds away. The trek to Tiger's Nest Monastery is the most epic hike on Earth, a spiritual journey and a true accomplishment. Bhutan is a sanctuary of less, slower, and deeper. It will challenge you, inspire you, and change your life forever. That's why Bhutan is the #1 country you need to visit before it ever changes. And that is the list. 10 countries that are about to have their moment in 2025. From the secret beaches of Albania to the insane mountain monasteries of Bhutan, the world is full of incredible places just waiting to be explored. But before you go, like I promised, here are 3 wild cards that almost made the list. You need to bookmark these right now before they completely blow up. First, Slovenia. Think Switzerland, but for half the price. Second, the Philippines. Over 7,000 islands with the most beautiful water you've ever seen. And third, Uzbekistan. The ancient Silk Road cities there look like they are straight out of a movie. So, now I want to hear from you. Which country on this list surprised you the most? Which one are you adding to your bucket list right now? Let's argue in the comments below. I want to see some passionate debate down there. Let's get it going. And if you're already dreaming about your 2025 adventures and want more ideas on where to go, and more importantly, where not to go, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because you do not want to miss what's coming next. It's going to be huge. because next week, we are going on the attack. We are exposing the most overrated, overpriced, and disappointing tourist traps on the entire planet. I am talking about the places that look amazing on Instagram but are a complete nightmare in real life. We sent our team, we spent the money, and we are going to give you the honest, brutal truth so you don't waste your time or your cash. You are not going to want to miss this one, I promise you. It might be our most controversial video ever. Until then, thank you guys as always for watching. Every single view, every like, every comment, it means the world to me and the entire team. We literally couldn't make these insane videos without your support, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Keep exploring, keep being adventurous, and we will see you in the next video. Let's go!